We started upon the origins of translation. We just embrace the fact that it is and that is important to our life. If you want to work in translation and interpretation, you should watch this video to learn about the history of your field. Now let's get started. The first sign of translation may be traced back to the start of civilization, perhaps between 6,000 and 10,000 years ago, when Italian archaeologists unearthed one of the first dictionaries in the Middle East, which featured two parallel columns of terms in two languages discussing tasks. Since the dawn of time, interpreters have been seen as a community asset or as particularly vital for the leaders of tribes and nations, who needed interpreters as a link to communicate with others, whose languages were different in trading. And of course, the study of translation was developed as a result of this. Now we'll talk about translating the Bible. The history of Bible translation is considered as the period called the development of translation. Why? The Bible is the most widely translated book. And have you ever wondered how this book has been translated into so many languages? Exactly is about 2,000 languages. The origin of translation may be traced back to the religion. Language has always been sacred to every society. The Hebrew Bible is an original work that was written about 1300 to 300 BC. By the time it was finished, its creator had begun to disperse through translation. The Bible began to be translated into English in the 9th century, which necessitated that the translation transmit the spirit message rather than just the words. And then the Bible was translated into European languages as printing technology advanced. And next is translation in the East: Islam, Hinduism, and Buddhism. Following the rise of Islam over the Middle East, North Africa, and Spain, the new Muslim kingdom embarked on ambitious translation projects, including Greek philosophy, astronomy, and medicine. The Indian subcontinent is one of the most diverse sections of the globe, with Hinduism as the predominant religion and 16 official languages, the most popular of which is Hindi. Meanwhile, Buddhism is more universal throughout Asia, as evidenced by the Buddhism sacred scriptures, which were translated into Chinese. And this time we call translation flourished.
Created using Powtoon.